So, we're down by the river in Glencoe, which obviously you will recognise the iconic cottage in the background. These are conditions I've wanted to photograph and drone shoot in Glencoe for a very long time. I haven't actually taken any photos yet. All I've done is get dronies, and I absolutely love it. The view in Glencoe, ever since we first come here, the first thing we've always said is we want to see it in snow. So to actually be here, see it in snow, and be enjoying it. Also, 2 takes to get that drone under that bridge for anyone that's interested. And yes, things were tight going under there. While the conditions are like this, the plan for today is we're just going to have a bit of a chilled one and go and explore Glencoe, Glen Etive, all the places we wanted to see in this area in snow. In snow!
Put your lips on mine. I love it when we hide in the pale blue sky, floating on cloud 9. Do you feel the winds are turning round? 'Cause what goes up must always come back down. I'll be safe in your arms, like the light in the day never part. I'm looking down the line, with you by my side I'll be fine.
So we got stopped by a guy about a mile ago saying there's a motorhome stuck in the road, but he was Scottish, to be fair, so it's I'm intrigued to see if these guys get past, to be honest. Basically there's a Peugeot trapped in the middle of the road, and I don't think we can get past without really riding the ditch.
No, I don't know if it's the smartest decision to try.
But
and get past.
No, I don't, but then there's a van exactly the same as ours coming up, so
we're about to try it.
I'm very intrigued to see if he actually gets through, because if he does, I'll give it a go.
They got through.
Just.
I think the more that people do try it, the worse it's gonna get.
The deeper that hole gets, the worse it's going to be to get out. But then we're in a van like this. He's just done it in that. We should probably try it. Oh, no. Oh. Citroen was so close to going down that hole then. Do we just try it?
No. If we do get trapped there, we've got absolutely nothing
The thing is, there's nothing to winch to try and get past.
And we don't have the ground anchors, so it's a silly decision.
Show me a way out, give me your side of the story. Throw me a rope here, I've drifted way too far. I see it sometimes behind those kind eyes. I see it sometimes behind those kind eyes. Wake me up when this is all over, and take my heart with both of your hands. I've been spending all my days just trying to find a way. Give me love when this is all over.
this evening we are parked up in Glencoe. It is one of our favourite places in the world. It's one of the places that inspired the Arctic trip, because every time we've driven through here, I've always said, how incredible would this be in the snow? And I've finally done it. 4 visits to Scotland later. Granted, the others were all at the wrong time, but yeah, we have snow on the mountains. Now, we'll forecast more snow for tonight. Parked in a very sensible place. This is the main Glencoe run here, and that's the bridge somewhere there, I think, if that's in the right place. So we are literally just off the main through road through Glencoe. No other reason than Glen Etive road is blocked halfway down, so it's sort of before all the park-ups start, if anyone knows that road. So yeah, we can't get down there, basically. We watched a van come through past the blocked car, and to be honest, his tie rod or wishbone, bottom wishbone, was very close to bottoming out on the floor. So if we have a few more people going through it, there's a high chance we're going to end up getting stuck and we're not going to be able to get back out in the morning, which I do not fancy. We've currently had some interesting news, or bad news, at home, and to be honest, I think that stress on top of Jess would just be a little bit of a nightmare. So yeah, I'm just not even going to put that on her. So it's been an incredible day. We've both absolutely loved exploring Glencoe in the snow and Glen Etive and everywhere else. Our other resort to parking up was obviously the other day. You saw us up there, which is the Glencoe Ski Centre. Obviously you can go and park there for a donation per night. There's not actually any set amount. I think we put £5 in, something like that. That's the sort of, yeah, what our friends did, so we did it as well. But yeah, we've had an incredible day. So let's hop in the van, get some dinner on, because I'm hungry and I think we've got some bits that need eating up. So into the van. You say we have mushrooms, but I see no mushrooms.
They're in the microwave.
Are you for real?
That's prime real estate.
Honestly.
Cupboard. Storage
Standard.
space.
So in our microwave we have that, we have rolls, and we have bread.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Well, it didn't fit anywhere else, so.
Ignore that sawdust. Ah dear. Right.
What are you making?
Well, the menu tonight, now that I've found the ingredients: spinach and ricotta tortellini. We've got chicken that goes out of date tomorrow, so we're going to pop that in. We've got mushrooms that are also out of date today.
Woo-hoo.
But, you know, it's a mushroom, so...
It's half a wrinkly pepper that needs eating.
Yeah. But then people are too soft with dates these days at supermarkets anyway.
Also, if you open the pan drawer, there's another surprise ingredient.
I don't know if I want to.
Go on. There's surprise ingredients.
Why is there an onion?
The onions are in the back.
There's a bag of onions.
I was struggling for space when we did the shopping, so
Clearly.
things are in peculiar places. But
Well, that doesn't even cover it.
so after 5 days of van life with other people, with friends, or within a larger group, this is our first night on our own. So it feels a bit strange, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's been really strange because we haven't done a lot of travelling around, especially in Scotland, with other people.
Realistically, we've never done it.
No. So it's been really nice actually, isn't it, to share the journey with other people, and they have lots of ideas, so we haven't had to, or I haven't had to do really any planning of what we're going to go and see, because we're just kind of happy to tag along and see whatever they want to see. So it's been really nice.
Also, Jack and Mel, for context, we come up to Scotland like once every, well, what were we, a year and a half ago was the last time we were here. And then before that it was a year, then before that it was about 3 years.
Yeah.
So we sporadically come to Scotland when we can, because for us it is such a long journey.
But Jack and Mel are hardcore Scotland travel fans, aren't they?
Jack and Mel are just, any opportunity they get, they will come to Scotland. So they're up here 3, 4, 5, 6 times a year.
Yeah.
And if you go, oh, have you been here? They're like, yep.
But
it's like having your own travel guide.
Yeah, great people to travel with. So now we're going to be more solo travel based, just us guys, and we're going to be heading from here in Glencoe where we are at the minute. We might get the ski lift in the morning because we've seen videos of other people doing it today and it looked amazing up there.
Yeah.
Even if it's just to go to the top of the mountains to get a view of the vista from the Glencoe Valley, it looks epic.
We've never been up it.
We might go and do that in the morning. I want to go to the visitor centre to the gift shop, which Alex is so pleased about.
Does anyone else's partner do this right? The gift shop doesn't change.
It does change.
But no, we got to go every bloody time we come.
Every time we've been in the gift shop, there's been different stuff in there.
No, there has not.
So we're going to go there.
Nothing's changed. She's just forgotten what's there.
And then from there, we're going to head up the northwest coast towards Torridon via Applecross, and then probably up as far as Ullapool. See how far we get basically over the next few days, and then that's probably going to be as far north as we go.
And bear in mind, we've already done Skye, which we would usually do in that section anyway.
Yeah.
Because we had a weather window that we just needed to hit.
But when we came back from Skye the other day, we could see the view across to Torridon, and it looked completely snow covered, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it looked really beautiful. So we're really looking forward to heading that way. Just enjoying some peace, solitude, some nature, views, photography, maybe some beaches, and we'll bring you guys along with us.
Basically what she's saying is her social battery is completely bloody empty and she's looking forward to some time on her own. You antisocial git.
He's not, well, you are not.
I'm right, but
you're not
wrong.
completely wrong. I have a very, very small social battery, but I have genuinely really enjoyed travelling with other people. It's been really nice. And the people who we've been with are just so laid back and on our wavelength that it's just been...
Jack and Mel are just lovely people.
It's been so easy. So it's been really nice. But yeah, time for some solitude, escape, peace, quiet. The big issue that we've got is that we've got 2 huge bags of washing to sort out. And we haven't found a washing machine yet.
No, we went to Red Squirrel last night and it was so busy and the facilities are questionable, I would say, for the price. Take that as you will. So we just didn't end up doing it there because we ended up going to the pub and then by the time we got back it was late. And it just is what it is. But then we tried looking at Airbnbs and basically nothing is available because everyone's here for New Year's.
So I'm hoping maybe when we go up towards Applecross through Fort William, maybe there'll be some of those washing machines at the side of the road near like petrol stations or whatever, or maybe a laundrette that will be open. But then yeah, tomorrow is still a bank holiday in Scotland, so we'll see how we get on. We might be in smelly clothes and have some flies buzzing around us.
I don't really know what to call this, but
Bon apple tea.
Bon apple titty.
Thank you. Ow, it's very hot.
We just had a message from one of you guys, so Zumi Zorro. We met you guys at Glencoe and I met you in Wales. They've just told us, look up. That was the message we've just had from them, which is there. We've just been outside and honestly, second night in a row we've had Northern Lights. I am absolutely over the moon. We'll put some proper pictures up, but to give you an idea, that is a photo of the camera screen. So I'm absolutely buzzing. We decided to stay in Glencoe tonight and not go back to the Red Squirrel for a second night because now we've had Northern Lights and snow and a beautiful sunset in Glencoe. What a day to start 2025.
And they alerted us last night, so shout out to them. Thank you so much.
They alerted us last night, otherwise, again, last night we literally just got into bed. But it's mad though, because it's currently 6:35.
Yeah.
How early? Because something we haven't considered, I think I said it in a previous video, is the daylight hours in Scotland. So different compared to Cornwall.
Yeah.
Makes sense, but just not thought about it in our heads. Good morning. So, just got the van running, turned it on, coolant temperature, -2. All the door seals are frozen. And we've got frozen on the inside, and that is frozen too. We've got a small frost on the ground, but look at this. It is just perfectly stunning. So we're gonna head first thing this morning to the Glencoe Ski Resort, up the mountain on the lift. But we've got a friend who we've been in multiple locations at the same time but never managed to meet, called Northern Explorer, a guy called Daniel Halliday. If you see him on Instagram, his work is insane. So he's currently staying up there. We're gonna pop up there now and go and say hello. Here, and these guys here actually watch the channel, and they saw us in Balmoral Cafe in the last video, or last 2 videos ago. We've just met up with Dan, who is, you can sort of see it back there. But check him out on Instagram because his photography is just unreal.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
So yeah, go and check him out. We're now going to head up the ski lift up here, and apparently there's sledges at the top. So let's go and check that out. It turns out that there's actually 3 sleds at the top, so you can go and get them. And then Dan just told us that if you stick to not the sledging line and you go down the path, which to be honest, with the sheer lack of people that are here today,
I'm not sure that's intel that we should really share with the world. It was more of a secret. I'm just sharing this with you, not broadcast it on YouTube thing.
yeah, maybe we won't say that. There's basically a faster line that you can use, so.
As we were getting on, the chap there said, "Don't look so nervous." And I thought, it's just strange, isn't it? I don't know why. It's been a year since we were last on a ski lift, and it doesn't feel natural to hang in the middle of the air.
No.
However
There's
many
something
feet up
very calming about it. To be fair, we're not that high up. This is that I do prefer these, that even though they are open, you're not that far from the ground realistically.
No.
Because in my head, I always think absolute worst case. Like the one when we were on in Italy that takes you up to Cicada is like point to point. So that to me is horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely hate it with a passion.
I didn't mind that. I prefer to be in like a solid cab,
No.
but
I prefer to be in a solid cab this distance from the ground.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. But even in a solid cab, if that dropped at Cicada, you were f***ed. Like, not even, oh, I might still have some life. You were just fucked.
what a way to go though.
Well, yeah. We've just arrived at the top of Glencoe Mountain Ski Resort, where the view, because the sun is just starting to come over the mountains, is incredible.
It is absolutely stunning today. Feeling very lucky. Just sun, snow, blue skies.
Everything. It is beautiful up here. It's very icy from where the side-by-side's been coming up. But we're going to head to the cafe because the ski lift takes like 10 minutes to get up here. So by the time you get to the top, you are stone cold.
My legs are so cold.
So yeah, we're going to walk up to the cafe, go see if we can get hot chocolate. We just had hot chocolate up at the cafe at the top. We also had a tatty scone sarnie with bacon, which was banging. Worth mentioning, £36 for a lift pass for the 2 of us, so £18 a person.
That includes free use of the
Yeah, the sleds, you just turn up, take them, and you've got a short run that you can just go up and down on.
It wasn't open just now then.
No, they were regrading it, so unfortunately we couldn't use it. But yeah, it looks like the snow coming over there. So we're going to head back down and get on the road, because we've got a 3.5 hour drive ahead of us now.
Yeah.
So if any of you are considering coming up here, I definitely would. It's a cheap thing at £18 a person in the grand scheme of ski stuff.
Because you can spend a whole day up there if you wanted.
Yeah.
Great if you've got kids to go.
There's no limitation. If you've got
Free
kids, you can take them up there, obviously.
There's
and yeah,
walks that you can do up there as well to other viewpoints.
you can walk over to a viewpoint that looks over Glen Etive. We didn't really have the right kit on
We
our
don't
feet
have the right
to do
kit,
that.
and we don't really have the time today.
No, we've got
to get
a long
booby on.
drive. So we've got, my phone's dead. We've got to hightail it up to not Glen Etive. We've got to hightail it up to Applecross, because we have an Airbnb, which we'll show you when we get there, because we need to do washing and we do a shower, and there's probably another reason, but that's all I can think of at the minute. So yeah, we're going to go to the visitor centre, then we're going to get on the road to Applecross.
Hanging around after last orders. We're still so far from home. It's like we're burning into embers. As the fire burns a cold world. As the days keep rolling on, we're living in hell again. But I still hold you in my heart when these days have been and gone. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. As time goes by, won't keep heading round the same.
So for the past hour-ish we've been driving from Fort William towards Applecross, and we've been through snow, and it's just been so beautiful the whole drive. We just pulled over at the minute at the side of the road because the boys have been taking photos of the snow mountains over the lock behind us, and Alex has got the drone up at the minute. It's just very cold.
Is it still there? Alex is very proud of himself because he just tried to terrorise me with the drone and then crashed it into the tree here. Unfortunately, it survived to tell the tale. I was ready to throw it down there, to be honest.
If we go in, out, crash!
Instant karma, Mr. Chilton. Instant karma.
Instant karma, Jess. Instant karma. I will insert footage here.
Have your stupid
because
drone back.
I was recording when I hit the tree. Actually, I mean, to be fair, other than the little knobby rubber bits on the end. See? All good.
You're a one lucky boy.
Really should insure this. after my little whoopsie with the drone, we're now back in the van. I did get told not to multiple times, and I proceeded to anyway, and then ended up with the "I told you so" face. Luckily the drone is okay, otherwise that would have been the rest of the trip with no drone. And as you just saw, Scotland is the most beautiful by a sky. Speaking of sky, we're currently about halfway there. That sort of gives you an indication of where we are from Glencoe, halfway between Skye and Glencoe at the moment. We're planning to head towards Torridon kind of area. We've got an Airbnb booked for the night because we need to do some washing. We're going to offer Jack and Mel as well, see if they need to do anything. Hopefully the landlord's not too funny, but we're probably not going to show that just because we are all completely knackered. So it's looking like the roads that we're about to go on are very covered in snow from photos that we've had. Which is going to be interesting because we turn right and go up just before the main castle before you get to Skye. Which, if anyone's done that, it's a very winding kind of road that brings you up over a mountain, drops you down. You go down along the train tracks. It's very steep, up it and down it, which is going to make the next part very interesting. So we're just going to wait for Jack and Mel to get loaded up because I can see that they are just starting to get back in the van. So let's hit the road. So that's where we're going to leave you guys for this week. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. We really hope you've enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for next week's because, as you can see, we got snow.